Isn't it rich that The View is saying she got the job based on looks when DEI is all about based on looks?
They really don't like this woman. She's a good communicator. And so Joy Behar just offered her analysis on why Leavitt was picked for
The popular daytime talk show is facing a legal crisis after its host made controversial remarks about Karoline Leavitt, the youngest White House press secretary in history. The comments have sparked a media firestorm, with a massive lawsuit looming over the show's future. Known for its bold opinions and fiery debates, The View has often pushed boundaries, but this time, the outspoken panelists may have crossed a line, leading to a potentially disastrous outcome for the show's reputation and longevity.
I'm stunned and amazed by his new White House spokeswoman today. She's actually the youngest ever in that job.
During a heated discussion about Leavitt's first press conference, Joy Behar, known for her unapologetic confrontations, made a remark many are calling blatantly sexist. She joked that Leavitt's appointment was based on Donald Trump's opinion that she's a 10. The comment disregarded Leavitt's credentials, reducing her to her looks. The remark quickly went viral, sparking outrage on social media. Critics accused Behar of being disrespectful and hypocritical, especially given The View's stance on supporting women in authority.
Karoline Leavitt is the press secretary at the White House, doing a great job. Such a great job that the ladies of The View feel the green monster coming upon.
Goldberg also joined the backlash, criticizing Leavitt for her comments on wokeness during her briefing. Goldberg strongly argued that Leavitt wouldn't even have her position without the very wokeness she had denounced, implying it played a key role in her appointment.
That wokeness, you might not have that job.
Yeah.
Because women were not invited to that.
The debate over The View took a dramatic turn when Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar attacked conservative commentator Karoline Leavitt, accusing her of not understanding their points and telling her to stop using certain words. The incident sparked outrage, with many people criticizing the show for its hypocrisy. While The View often promotes women's empowerment, viewers saw this as a quick dismissal of a young, successful woman due to her political views. Many on social media pointed out that if a conservative had made similar comments about a liberal woman, they would have been immediately condemned. One user commented, "If a Republican said anything like this about a liberal woman, they'd be crucified." Another defended Leavitt's achievements, arguing that her success was based on her qualifications, not her appearance. The controversy escalated when it was revealed that Leavitt had filed a defamation lawsuit against Goldberg and Behar, accusing them of making slanderous remarks that harmed her professional reputation. The case, worth millions, sent shockwaves through daytime television. As the lawsuit progressed, the hosts faced growing pressure. In an attempt to mend the situation, Goldberg and Behar delivered a tearful on-air apology. Both hosts seemed emotional, with Behar's voice trembling as she expressed regret. "We deeply regret our remarks and any harm they may have caused," she said. However, their apology was met with skepticism. Many viewers suspected they were only apologizing because of the lawsuit, not out of genuine remorse. One viewer posted, "They're not sorry for what they said, they're sorry they got caught." Leavitt, at just 27 years old, had made a strong impression during her first White House briefing, where she defended her political views and drew the ire of Trump critics. This incident only added to her growing notoriety in the political world. Rumors soon began circulating that The View might face cancellation due to the financial impact of the case and the damage to its public image. Behind the scenes, producers were scrambling to salvage the show. Some insiders even suggested that Behar, a longtime controversial figure on the show, might be let go in efforts to save the program. The situation grew more complicated when reports surfaced of a personal feud between Behar and Leavitt. Sources claimed Leavitt was deeply hurt by Behar's comments and was determined not to back down. There were even rumors that Leavitt was considering additional legal action against Behar. Meanwhile, Behar was reportedly furious over the backlash and felt she was being unfairly targeted. She allegedly blamed external factors for the fallout and refused to admit any wrongdoing. The drama surrounding the incident created a whirlwind of tension and controversy, raising questions about the future of The View and the personal dynamics between its hosts. As the lawsuit continued, the show faced increasing pressure to restore its image and ensure its survival. The fate of the program hung in the balance, and only time would reveal if the hosts could weather the storm and if The View could survive the fallout from the controversy.
Bang, Rowan, I couldn't do that at 27. No nonsense, straight to the point,
While Karoline Leavitt has remained composed in the public eye, sources close to her reveal that she is quietly consulting with legal and media advisors to ensure her side of the story is fully understood. Rumors are circulating that Leavitt may use this controversy as a launching pad to grow her media presence, with speculation that she could start her own podcast or media initiative focused on the challenges facing young professionals in politics. One insider remarked, "She's not just defending herself, she's building a brand." This situation could very well mark the beginning of something much bigger for Leavitt, as she continues to build momentum around her professional identity. Meanwhile, Joy Behar's inner circle has reportedly advised her to remain silent and avoid further commentary on the issue, but Behar is allegedly resisting these recommendations. According to sources, Behar feels that Leavitt is exploiting the situation to gain attention and is upset by being portrayed as the villain. Known for her outspoken nature, Behar is reportedly frustrated that her refusal to back down is only making matters worse. She doesn't seem to fully grasp the damage her comments have done to her image and to the reputation of The View. As tensions rise, Behar's behavior may be creating a rift between her and the other co-hosts, who are said to be increasingly frustrated with the ongoing fallout. One co-host, Alyssa Farah Griffin, a former Trump White House official, has reportedly been critical of how the situation has been handled behind the scenes. Whispers of a civil war within the panel are growing, as Griffin is said to be advocating for a more balanced and respectful tone going forward. Meanwhile, Behar and Goldberg continue to double down on their controversial remarks. This divide has created a tense dynamic on set, and if the lawsuit continues, it could lead to a complete fracture within the group. Goldberg, too, is facing backlash, particularly for her comments on wokeness, which many have found condescending and out of touch, especially given Leavitt's impressive resume. At just 27, Leavitt has already worked as an assistant press secretary under New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu, served as communications director for Representative Elise Stefanik, and played a key role in Donald Trump's 2024 campaign, all while managing the responsibilities of a new mother. Many social media users have pointed out how much more accomplished Leavitt is at her age than most people are in their entire careers. One user remarked, "Leavitt is more accomplished at 27 than most people are in their entire careers." They further criticized Goldberg, suggesting that she should be applauding Leavitt for her achievements rather than attempting to tear her down. The situation has fueled a growing wave of criticism against The View, with many questioning the sincerity of the host's apologies and the overall direction of the show. If the lawsuit continues to gain traction, it could severely damage the show's reputation and future, with internal divisions threatening its stability. The drama unfolding behind the scenes is anything but over, as the hosts and their respective factions seem to be digging in their heels. For Leavitt, however, the controversy could end up working in her favor. As the legal battle unfolds, she stands to gain a larger platform to highlight her perspective, which is poised to challenge the current political narrative. Her growing presence could provide a counterpoint to the mainstream political discourse and give her the opportunity to establish herself as a leading voice for young conservatives. In this way, the public fallout from The View could be just the catalyst Leavitt needs to advance her career and expand her influence within the political and media arenas. The question now is whether the co-hosts of The View will be able to weather the storm. If Behar and Goldberg continue to resist taking full accountability for their actions, the show may struggle to recover. The internal tensions on set, combined with the ongoing lawsuit, suggest that the show is facing a critical moment in its history. If the rift among the hosts deepens, it could signal the beginning of the end for the long-running program. Meanwhile, Leavitt's political future could be brightened by this controversy, as her response to the situation shows her potential to navigate difficult challenges and build a media presence of her own. Whether The View can survive this storm or whether Leavitt's rise will overshadow the show's legacy remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: the drama is far from over.
It isn't just making headlines, she's also rewriting history. At 27, the New Hampshire native has become the youngest White House press secretary ever.
The controversy surrounding Karoline Leavitt has only served to bolster her reputation, with the young political figure standing unshaken and confident despite facing intense criticism. During a recent interview, Leavitt didn't shy away from expressing her frustration with the personal attacks she has faced, particularly from the hosts of The View. She called their remarks pitiful and emphasized that she would not be intimidated by such criticism. "I think it's sad that they felt the need to attack me personally instead of focusing on the policies I'm advocating for," she remarked, reinforcing her unwavering commitment to her beliefs. Her poised and resolute demeanor in the face of personal assaults has earned her widespread praise, with many supporters hailing her as a role model, especially for young women in politics. As the dust settles, the future of The View seems increasingly uncertain. Leavitt's legal battle with the show looms large, and the ongoing controversy has undoubtedly taken a toll on the show's reputation. Some even speculate that this could mark the end of daytime television as we know it, as audiences are growing increasingly fatigued with the divisive rhetoric that has come to define shows like The View. Viewers are demanding more accountability from public figures, and shows that fail to adapt to these shifting expectations may struggle to survive. One media analyst remarked that this could be a pivotal moment, noting that The View could be in danger if it doesn't adjust its tone to meet the new demands of its audience. The hosts of The View have become a focal point of criticism, particularly Joy Behar, who has faced significant backlash. Many viewers are calling for her resignation, arguing that her remarks were unacceptable and have harmed the credibility of the show. Critics argue that Behar's outspoken nature has crossed a line, and her refusal to acknowledge the harm caused by her comments has further alienated the show's audience. Similarly, Whoopi Goldberg is also facing calls to step down, although some believe her controversial comments, especially regarding issues like wokeness, were not as severe as Behar's. Despite this, many viewers feel that Goldberg, like Behar, is out of touch, especially when compared to Leavitt's impressive resume. At just 27 years old, Leavitt has achieved more than many do over the course of an entire career. She has served as an assistant press secretary under Kayleigh McEnany, worked as the communications director for Representative Elise Stefanik, and played a crucial role in Donald Trump's 2024 campaign, all while navigating the challenges of being a new mother. Leavitt's accomplishments have sparked a flurry of social media attention, with many pointing out how much she has achieved at such a young age. One user even remarked that Leavitt has already accomplished more at 27 than most people do in an entire lifetime. In contrast, the attacks on her from Goldberg and Behar are increasingly seen as out of step with the public's expectations for women in positions of power. While Leavitt has used this controversy to build her personal brand, positioning herself as a strong advocate for young professionals in politics, The View has found itself in crisis mode. Viewers have started questioning the show's future, with some suggesting that the show could be cancelled if it continues to fail to adapt to the shifting demands of its audience. Behind the scenes, the tension among the hosts of The View is palpable. The fallout from the ongoing lawsuit and the drama surrounding it has cast a long shadow over the show's future, with some even speculating that this could signal the beginning of the end for The View. As the hosts scramble to save face and salvage the show's credibility, Leavitt remains firm in her position, refusing to back down from her principles. This unwavering stance has only garnered her more support from the public, further highlighting the divide between the younger, more politically engaged generation and the traditional views espoused by the hosts of The View. It's clear that this controversy is far from over, and its resolution could have lasting implications for the future of daytime television. The episode has already forced networks to reconsider how they approach sensitive political discussions and has raised questions about what audiences truly want from their programming. As political discourse becomes more polarized, shows like The View may need to rethink their approach to engaging with their viewers or risk losing their relevance in a rapidly changing media landscape.
Their programming.
Dang, Rowan, I couldn't do that at 27. No nonsense, straight to the point, courage.
As the drama surrounding The View and Karoline Leavitt continues to unfold, attention has increasingly shifted toward Leavitt, who is gaining recognition as a rising political figure. One of her recent decisions, allowing new media voices into the White House press briefing room, has been widely praised. Many view this as a bold step toward democratizing access to information, reflecting her commitment to inclusivity. It also highlights her ability to bring about significant change with poise and confidence. This move further solidifies her reputation as a leader reshaping political communication, attracting support from a wide range of viewers impressed by her willingness to challenge the status quo. Meanwhile, the controversy surrounding The View is far from over. The hosts are facing significant backlash for their comments about Leavitt, and many are questioning whether the show can survive the fallout. Viewers are left wondering if this marks the beginning of the end for one of daytime television's most iconic programs. The ongoing legal battle with Leavitt, coupled with the public criticism of the hosts and growing divides among the panelists, has created an uncertain future for the show. On the other hand, Leavitt's rise has sparked a larger conversation about the future of political discourse in America. Viewers are increasingly frustrated by the divisive rhetoric dominating the media, leading some to wonder whether this moment could signal a shift toward more balanced and constructive discussions in political spaces. As the debate rages on, questions remain. Should The View face cancellation for its controversial remarks, or do the hosts deserve a second chance? More importantly, is Karoline Leavitt the future of political communication, or just another polarizing figure in an already divided landscape? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: this is a story that won't stop captivating public attention anytime soon. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing situation, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching DI News.